Hello, and welcome to episode 186 of Thrive, the podcast by Additive-Free Lifestyle. We're Tracey and Jo, and you've just got me today. I'm Jo, but we are two sisters on a very passionate mission about asking questions and seeking information on things that make us really curious. Thrive is a podcast show that will help you lower your toxic load, guide you through various stages of life, and give you permission to ask questions and seek advice on topics that you might not understand. Today's episode is brought to you by our Additive-Free Lifestyle app that can be found on all major app stores. Download it today to create family meal plans, easy shopping lists, and have to additive information. So I'm going to do a shorty episode with you today and focus on the additive aluminium. This is number 173. When I was making our app, I was researching this additive and I knew that it wasn't great because I would see it advertised in health food stores. I would see like baking powder and on the front it would say aluminium free. I knew that aluminium in deodorant was not great, but I never actually really understood how bad that it could be. And it wasn't until I was reading lots of studies to get the information for this additive for the app where I was like, oh my goodness, this should be illegal in products we are putting in our body and on our body. And also like cooking with externally as well, like foil, and it's just so bad. So I'm looking forward to bringing this to you. Let's get stuck in. All right, where can it be found? As I said, it can be found in baking powder. So therefore, it can be found in lots of cake mixes and cookie doughs, pancake mixes, pikelet mixes, etc. from the supermarket. You might find it in self-raising flour. You might find it in some confectionery food and maybe even in processed cheese. You can, as I said, also find it in deodorant and mostly antiperspirants, spray deodorants, and cosmetics as well. So let's look at the potential effects because this is what blew my mind. Again, I was sort of avoiding it because I was buying products where it was marketed as being aluminium free. Didn't really understand why. Okay. Effects to reproductive and developing nervous system, skin irritations, bone disease, and kidney disease. Some studies show that people exposed to high levels of aluminium may develop Alzheimer's, while other studies are a little unsure or other studies have denied this. So I like to err on the side of caution when it comes to studies that have brought up things like this. There are certainly a lot of studies that I read where the analysis was that it definitely brought on Alzheimer's. But then there were other studies that I read that denied it as well. So I guess you get to make your mind up as to which one you kind of want to believe and then go from there. All right. In addition to that, you can have the potential to produce neurotoxicity and affect the male reproductive system. And in addition to that, after maternal exposure, studies have shown embryo toxicity and that aluminium has affected the developing nervous system in the offspring. So that was shown in studies with animals. I was like, okay, right, never having aluminium again in what I eat and also what I put on my body, ever. What does it do? It is used as a firming agent and a rising agent and also an anti-caking agent. There you go. That's what it's for. So how can you avoid it? Well, I definitely get aluminium-free baking powder from a health food store. Sometimes it won't list the aluminium in there. Like if you're looking at baking powder in the supermarket, it won't generally sometimes have it on the ingredients listing, but then other times it might. Remember, there's a 5% loophole when it comes to ingredients listings in Australia and New Zealand. And if that ingredient is under 5%, then it doesn't need to be listed on the ingredients listing. So you might see just that number 173, or it might have aluminium in the ingredients listing. And quite often companies are very proud when their product is aluminium free. So they will advertise it as that. You'll see it on the front of the packet. It'll be a great marketing tool for them. So they're the ones that I tend to go for, because then I know that it's certainly additive 173 free. As for deodorants, antiperspirants, and cosmetics, if it's not listed on the ingredients listing, then I don't sort of believe that it's not in there. I might ring the company and ask them if their product is aluminium free. You can certainly have the right to do that, and they need to tell you if it is in there. And just go for the ones that are advertised as it being that free. Deodorants are great. Like, you can get some great deodorants now in the supermarket that are completely natural. No Pong is stocked in at Woolworths. You can get a range of deodorants online. There are so many companies making great deodorants now that actually work, and you can make your own too. Making your own is so cheap and so easy. I will link a really great recipe into our show notes, and you can get these show notes on our website at additive-free-lifestyle.com/episode 186. So additive-free-lifestyle.com/episode 186. So there's a little shorty episode regarding the additive aluminium. If you would like to know what you're eating and using, then download our app. It is found on Google. It is found on Apple. Just search Additive-Free Lifestyle in your app store and you'll be able to find it. All right, well, we'll be back next week with a longer episode, and we'll talk to you then. Bye.